You know, with AI tools popping up literally everywhere, schools are grappling with this huge question. What do we do? Do we ban them? Try to ignore them? Well, today, we're going to break down how one school district came up with a proactive plan to turn AI from a potential problem into a really powerful tool for learning. Let's get into it.
And this right here is the central question on everyone's mind. Educators, parents, and yep, students too. So what is it? Is this technology this big, scary threat to learning and, let's be honest, academic integrity? Or is it an incredible new tool that could actually prepare students for the future?
This really lays out the two paths you can take. On one hand, some educators are focused on making AI-resistant assignments, trying to design work that's harder to just plug into a chatbot. But on the other hand, some folks are taking a totally different path, asking, how can we create learning that's AI-assisted, using this tech to push thinking even further?
So, instead of trying to fight a losing battle against the tech, this district strategy is all about building a whole new kind of literacy. The core idea is that to use AI well, students need a new set of skills, and hey, it's the school's job to teach them.
Okay, so their whole framework is built on these four big ideas, these pillars. First, there's functional literacy. Basically, how does this stuff even work under the hood? Then, pedagogical. How can we as teachers and students actually use it to learn better? Third, and this one's huge, is ethical. What are the rules here and how do we use it responsibly? And finally, rhetorical. How do we learn to communicate effectively with and through AI? It's a really solid all-around approach.
Right, so why does all this matter so much? Because the end goal isn't just to teach students how to use AI, it's to teach them how to think critically about AI. And this is where things get really interesting.
Now check this out, because this graphic shows something kind of scary. There can be this inverse relationship, where as our confidence in AI goes up, our own critical thinking can actually start to dip down. We just start to trust it, no questions asked. And that is a huge risk. The goal is to keep our own critical thinking sharp, even as we get more comfortable using these powerful tools.
In this quote from their student checklist, man, it just hits the nail on the head. The whole point is that AI should be your co-pilot, not the pilot. It's a tool to boost your own intelligence, not to replace it.
And look, one of the biggest traps you can fall into if you're not thinking critically is AI bias. I mean, think about it. The AI learns from a massive ocean of data that humans created, so naturally it can pick up and even amplify our own biases. It might spit out information that seems totally neutral, but is actually one-sided or totally unfair.
So the big question is, how do you actually teach a kid to navigate all this complexity? Well, this district came up with a super clear, practical answer. A 5-step checklist for using AI responsibly. And this is it, a simple 5-step checklist that puts the student right in the driver's seat. Step 1, evaluate. Look at what the AI gave you. Does it actually answer your question? Is anything missing? Step 2, verify. Is it accurate? Is it fair? You got to go check the facts with other sources. Step 3, engage. Don't just take the first thing it gives you. Keep talking to it, refine your prompts, get better results. Step 4, revise. This is crucial. Make it your own. Add your own voice, your own ideas. And finally, step 5 is all about you. At the end of the day, you are responsible for the final product.
Okay, a checklist is great. It's a fantastic guide, but what does this actually look like in a real classroom, The next step is turning these ideas into actual activities that build those critical thinking muscles.
Well, they bring it to life with these 4 key activities. Each one is a hands-on exercise designed to take a concept like spotting bias and turn it into a skill you can actually use. Let's dive into one.
Okay, here is a perfect example. In the spotting bias activity, students don't just get a vague instruction. They're given a specific list of clues to look for. Does the information seem one-sided? Is it using stereotypes? Does it leave out important viewpoints? It's like giving them a detective's toolkit for looking at AI-generated stuff.
Another huge skill they teach is something called lateral reading. It's such a simple but powerful idea. When an AI gives you a fact or makes a claim, don't just trust it. Open a couple of new tabs in your browser, search for that claim, and see what other reliable sources are saying. It's all about training yourself to be an active fact-checker, not just a passive consumer.
So when you put it all together, this whole approach isn't really about teaching kids how to use a specific AI tool. Those are going to change anyway. It's about teaching them how to think. It's about creating critical, ethical citizens for a world where AI is just everywhere. Which really leaves us with the big question to chew on, doesn't it?